Hello and welcome to Results Over Rules by APF Coaching. My name is Antonio Puglisi and this is where we talk all things health and fitness with simple, no-nonsense routines for you to get lean and lose fat. Just you, me, and easy to apply answers to get rid of that information overload. Each episode, I'll be giving you real life examples with easy takeaways so you can feel confident in all the work that you're putting in. My goal is to create a consistent space each week where you can grow physically, mentally, emotionally on your fitness journey. We are in this together. If you're watching this, you're the kind of person that wants to simplify your healthy lifestyle. You're done with hearing push harder and sleep when you're dead. You want real results, but real answers. Even though you're busy, even though you have a million other things going on, you are ready to step into your best and healthiest self and get the dream body you deserve. Let's talk about what you need to actually get your dream body and get in shape in 3 simple steps. The first aspect is training and workout. So why this is so important is, yes, you need a workout routine. Yes, you need to be able to push your body, but it really comes down to the type of exercise that you're doing. So not only can you get the results you want, but you can look the way you want, feel the way you want, and just be efficient with your time. This is important because doing this actually gives your body a reason to change. If you're just walking on a treadmill, it may not give your body the look and feel that you're actually shooting for. So the first thing I want you to really get down packed so you can get the best results is your training and your workout. So in terms of the how, the when, the where, I'll break that down for you right now. I want you to get very consistent at either doing 3 workouts a week, 4 workouts a week, or 5. If you're doing 3 workouts a week, I want you to do full body Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you're doing 4 days a week, I want you to do upper lower on Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I want you to do upper lower again on Friday, Saturday. If you're doing 5 days a week, I want you to do push, pull, legs, upper and lower. You could do this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, rest Thursday, go Friday, Saturday, and rest Sunday. The reason why all of these routines are effective is because it allows you to hit each muscle group 2 times per week. The key to that is that's where you'll get the most growth. You'll be able to focus on those muscles more, and then because of that, not only will you get that lean, toned, defined look that you want, but you'll just be maximizing the time that you have, not feeling like you have to be in the gym 6 days a week and be in there for 2 hours at a time. A lot of my clients typically work out anywhere from 3 to 5 days a week. The goal for them is to hit those muscle groups 2 times a week, push with intensity, and make sure that they're training or they're pushing themselves anywhere from 0 to 3 reps shy of muscular failure. You're probably asking, I have the workout routine, I have the split, but how do I actually go about doing these exercises? I want you to train 0 to 3 reps shy of muscular failure. Let's say you're doing a bicep curl and you keep your form good, everything's working great, but you notice over time the reps get a lot slower no matter how hard you push. When you physically can't get another rep and you fail, that's 0 reps in reserve, that's muscular failure. So I want you to train 0 to 3 reps shy of that. So that's where your body actually adapts. And that'll really allow you to solidify the first step in you getting your dream body, which is your workouts. The second key point I want to touch on is your nutrition. This is arguably the most important one. So yes, nutrition is important. We only look and feel as good as the stuff we put into our body, but it's a little bit deeper than that. So I've done this, I'm sure you probably have too, all different kinds of diets. High carb, low carb, high fat, low fat, fasting, all of these other things, keto, all of these options out there. It can be very overwhelming. What I'm going to do is give you the clear-cut way you should actually go about nutrition. I'm going to give you 2 clear steps, especially if you are really trying to take things to the next level. 2 basic things. I want you to focus on 1, eating 80% whole foods. So lean proteins, carbs that you can easily digest, healthy fats. All of these things will make it easier for your body to absorb the actual nutrients that you're eating, but naturally, because they are whole foods, they are lower in calorie, they're easier for your body to absorb, and it'll be a lot easier for you to get your dream body as opposed to eating all of these foods that are super processed that your gut just doesn't agree with. The second thing I want you to do is, because you're training so hard in the gym, you need to be able to recover from that. I want you to eat 0.8 grams per pound of body weight in terms of protein. So let's say you weigh 100 pounds, I want you to eat 80 grams of protein a day. If you weigh 200 pounds, I want you to eat 160 grams of protein a day. Not only will this keep you full, prevent you from overeating with all of those other healthy food sources that you're eating, it'll allow you to recover your workout. So not only can you build muscle, burn fat, get lean, but you can just feel your best in terms of your performance in the gym, at work, and in other areas of your life. So a great example of my journey, how I kind of incorporated this, was I started actually seeing the most results when I went down to the actual food sources. So for example, the 80-20 whole foods. Having 80% whole foods, 20% other things. So social outings, maybe a food that I wouldn't typically eat. This balance allowed me to feel like I had more structure without feeling like I was tied down to chicken and rice. And by using this approach, not only did I get closer to the dream body that I wanted, I felt like I had more energy, I felt like I had better workouts, and because I had better workouts, I was able to push harder, and everything kind of domino effect to really give me the body that I wanted. So the biggest thing is, if you want to get your nutrition in check, 0.8 grams of protein per pound you weigh, 80% whole foods, 20% other foods, and I want you just to be mindful of the servings that you're eating, because over time, not only will this allow you to advance a bit further, maybe track macros, maybe do things to give you more skills, but it'll really give you that foundation so you know what foods actually work for you that you can sustain so you can get the body you want. The third point I want to touch on is recovery. So the reason why this is important, and a lot of people look this over, this is where you actually make progress. When I started my fitness journey, there were three main pillars I focused on that allowed me to get a lot farther than I even imagined. Training, nutrition, but recovery. So having a consistent sleep schedule, being mindful of keeping that schedule together, and being mindful of the quality of sleep I was getting. So in terms of how, when, how should you incorporate this, I want you to create a consistent sleep schedule that ranges anywhere from 7 hours to 9 hours, depending on what you are capable. I find most people like myself, 7 hours is typically what works best. I want you to create a consistent schedule that you adhere to. So not only are you giving yourself the ability to rest and recharge, but there's also another part of this that's actually really important. So your body, your dream body, doesn't come into play from the work you do in the gym or directly by the food you eat. It's part of it, but the real work happens while you sleep. When your body rests and recover, your muscles can repair, your body can recharge, and this is where the actual growth happens. It's while you sleep. Your body improves during the rest portion, not the stress portion. I have a mentor of mine in the health and fitness space. He always preached, push hard, you have to pull back harder. You're an individual that is trying to take that next step, trying to get your dream body, trying to push yourself to do more and more and more. There comes a point where you have to realize, I'm pushing so hard, I need to pull back harder so I can rest, recover, and not only get the body that I want, but be primed for all this hard work that I'm doing. So to recap, the three main pillars you need to focus on are your training, making sure you're training with resistance, with weights, anywhere from 3 to 5 times a week, whether that's a 3-day routine, a 4-day routine, or a 5-day routine. You also want to make sure that you are training 0 to 3 reps shy of muscular failure with good form. This will give you the best results. With nutrition, I want you to eat 0.8 grams per pound you weigh in protein, as well as eat 80% whole foods. With recovery, I want you to be mindful of your sleep schedule, making sure that you're getting to bed on time, making sure that you are not on your phone a ton before bed with blue light, maybe affecting your ability to sleep, and making sure that you're getting that consistent 7 to 9 hours. This is exactly what I did for the first few years of my fitness journey alone, and it absolutely transformed my progress. I didn't worry about supplements. I didn't worry about all these other things. I just focused on what I like to call the big three here. Absolute game changer. If you enjoyed this episode, please feel free to share with a friend, family member, or check out my Instagram at Puglisi Fitness for more helpful content. With that being said, again, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time.